Howdy folks, my name is Nino and I'm going to show you guys today how to do some good back testing, some good trading. It's very manual, but it's a great way to practice your trading and take some data and figure out what you're good at, figure out where your edges, figure out what your weaknesses are. And it's just a way to take a bunch of trades. I know that it's sort of paper trading, so you're not going to feel the emotions of an actual trade. You can do your best to try to feel the emotions. That's sort of what I do. But what's more important is that you take down the information and you try to trade a system, so that way you can figure out what works well for you, what doesn't work well for you. You can look at your own system and see what needs to be tweaked, whether it's how you're gonna change your stop losses, if you're gonna raise them to break it, whatever it is. So just to get right into it, the thing that we're going to use here in TradingView is we're not using the strategy tester or any of that bullshit. We're going to use the bar replay function. So right now it's just showing current day, this stock. We're going to hit bar replay. And what I'll do usually is I'll just like cover the screen with my hand. You can make it so the price is hidden, but just trust yourself to not look at the price. So I'll scroll back a little bit, click on whatever day I go to. I just do it totally random. And then from here, you can go in and like draw some lines. That's how I'll start. And I make my lines black. If you got the black background, you make them white. Do whatever you want. But draw on like your price lines. And then I do a horizontal line and I make it red. And I always just use this as my stop line, so that way I don't have to keep drawing new ones. And what you can do is down here, hit play. And it should start playing the bars. Yeah, there we go. You can change the speed. But what I do, I hardly ever use that unless it's a period where I know I'm not really going to be trading the stock. You can click forward here and it'll just go one bar at a time. Or you can do shift and the right arrow key. And then that's how I do it. And you can just watch for your stop to be hit and set price targets. And I will, when I enter, use a vertical line. You can hit Alt V. I know that, but I always click there. I don't know why. But let's say you're gonna buy here because you're a great trader. So you put your vertical line there, and then you can see where your date is, and then you can come up, see where the price is, and I'll enter that into my Excel file, ticker, date, entry price, and I identify my stop price as soon as I'm entering the trade. So let's say I'll put the stop wherever, right there, just for put 98.95, so I'd put that in my stop column, and then that's automatically going to populate my shares to buy column. I don't have it on the first ones because I was dumb and I didn't, but now I got a formula for it. So that's going to calculate everything based on, it's going to be 1% of my portfolio is going to be at risk. If you don't know like a position sizing formula, you ought to learn one. They're simple. You can see mine right here. It's 3 numbers. So that's going to make it so everything's realistic. It's going to be realistic profit losses based on your actual account. You can do it however you want. Then I track my wins and losses, and then you can throw filters on it in Excel. Again, I'll share this Excel file with you guys, so that way it just saves you all the time in the world. And what I do is I do multiple tabs, and clearly I'm just starting this, but I'm going to keep doing this throughout the next couple of weeks. My first tab is my positions without scaling in or out or anything. It's just all on and then all off if the stop hits, or I sell all if my profit target hits. So I'm not waiting for certain sell signals or anything other than my predetermined levels. And then I've got one where I'm trying to figure out, okay, not scaling in or out, but at a certain point, if I move my stop loss up to break even, how does that affect my total portfolio over the course of like a month or two, over the course of 50 trades. And so if you're like me and you're not a beginner, you know what you're doing, but you're trying to build a system that's going to be sustainable, that you can follow forever, that you don't have to feel a lot of emotions when you're trading because you know that this trade might not work, but out of 50 trades over the next month, 28 of them are going to work. And I'm going to average this much on each winning trade. I'm going to average this much on a losing trade. And I'm going to be in each trade for an average of this amount of time. And my losing trades take on average this amount of time. It's just going to be very helpful for you to get that information without actually having to wait in real life and take all these trades throughout the course of multiple years. This can ramp up your progression on a Saturday or a Sunday. You know, you learn so much by going through and saying, okay, right here, this is a bounce play in my opinion. I'm gonna buy here. I think it's a bounce. And then you learn that, oh, hold on. And then you learn that nope, it's not a good bounce play, and you look and you say, oh, there wasn't a lot of volume there. So then you make a note of that and you just remember it forever. I know I'm rambling now, but I wanted to give you guys some substance. This is my first video. I'll continue making videos. They're gonna be probably pretty similar to this, where it's not specific and I'm not going over like a very specific stock or trying to cover the market or anything. I probably won't even do stuff about specific strategies. It's more just about how to think about building a strategy or a system, or how to become better at whatever it is you're trying to do with trading, not just being a breakout trader or a buy the dip trader. So yeah, like or subscribe. I don't care if you do or don't, to be honest. I guess it helps me, but I don't even have a goal with this. Just trying to help you guys. So if you guys see any flaws in the things that I'm saying or in the ways that I'm doing the things that I'm doing, please let me know. Obviously, I'm not an expert. Obviously, I haven't been doing this for years and years, like I'm sure some of my viewers will have, if I have any viewers. But your guys' input would be just as helpful as me giving this information to the new people. So I appreciate everything. I hope you guys like the video. Thank you.